Hi there, and thanks a lot for joining us today on Local Flavor, where we bring you the very best of Ingalls recipes from our kitchen to yours. Today, we're at the Asheville Radio Museum, where we just finished an awesome episode of the Ingalls Open Road that we'll be bringing to you in the coming weeks. On today's show, Chef John Gifaldi brings us the Ingalls Real Deal Jambalaya. Abby J delivers some smoking hot Greek stuffed peppers. Susie Neal from Busy Mom Solutions has us ready to sip on some delicious soup. Jasmine Queen comes to us from Carolina Eats with a guest favorite, Fall in a Pan. And Smokin' Joe Lasher brings us a mouth-watering Spanish paella. First up, Aaron and Kelly from the Southern Table get us party ready with some amazing taco stuffed shells. Check it out.
Hello to you and welcome to the Ingalls Table. We are Kelly and Aaron from the Southern Table.
And we are putting a twist on taco night, making some taco stuffed shells tonight.
Oh, these are so yummy, and if your kids love tacos, they're gonna love these because let's face it, all kids love pasta.
And moms, we just run out of ideas for dinner, right? And
so this switches it up.
They'll love it. Everybody can customize it with their favorite toppings, and it's really easy to make.
I know, you can prep some of this ahead of time, like the big shells. We found these at Ingalls. We cook those ahead of time, and you want to undercook those just a bit, and then set them aside and wait for this yummy, delightful filling that we're gonna add.
And don't make the mistake of doing them all at once like I did. Do them a few at a time, gently into the water, and they'll come out very beautiful.
I know, and these are perfect and ready to hold that stuffing, and this filling is delightful.
We could eat this by the spoonful.
Yes,
this
by itself, honestly.
And whatever you have left over can be for another meal.
Exactly.
So we've got ground beef in our skillet. We have added the Laura Lynn corn as well as the black beans, and then we also have thrown in there the Laura Lynn taco seasoning, which is so good.
Yes.
Flavored that up, and then we're gonna add in some more fun.
That's right. Head over to the Ingalls Produce Department. They've got you covered with the best pico de gallo, and I'm telling you,
oh my gosh, we love it.
This takes a ton of your prep work out of this recipe. It's ready to go.
Yes, we love anything ready to go.
I mean, it just cuts down on your prep time and makes life easy.
It's so, so good. So we'll mix that all together, and then we're gonna be ready to stuff our shells. And I brought 2 spoons, so we are ready to go.
Nice. You're putting me to work today.
It'll make
I love
it move faster so we can
I know,
eat
it
sooner.
will. Smells so good, by the way.
Okay. These are pretty easy to stuff, too.
We just stuff them right up, right?
I say get the kids involved. It might get a little messy, but hey.
Hey, bring the whole family.
Make it fun.
It will make it go a lot quicker. And like we were saying, you can actually do these ahead of time. You can prep them the night before, pop them in your fridge, and they're ready to go the next day.
And then throw it in the oven, and you're good to go.
One more good one.
And I did spray the baking dish with some olive oil cooking spray, so that makes it easy for you.
And this is such a versatile recipe. You can really add anything onto the top of it.
So easy. Okay, we love our Laura Lynn mild salsa, but there's other salsa options, so you can choose your preference.
And if you don't love the salsa, you can always go with just your traditional enchilada sauce. We found the Laura Lynn green enchilada sauce along with the red. If you want to really spice it up a little bit.
So good.
For the parents, you can definitely add those, and they just add a good little kick and a different flavor to it.
And I like kind of filling in these gaps here because that's going to keep your shells all nice and moist as it cooks. Of course, you can do it on top as well. I know it looks messy, but wait till you see this finished together. All the flavors.
You know all the tacos have to have all the cheese, so here we go.
Oh yeah, girl, I always give you the cheese.
I know you do.
Because she goes extra on the cheese.
We're using the Laura Lynn cheese, and just cover those as much or as little as you want, depending on the flavor you want to go for, but these bake up beautifully.
So fun. Okay, so we're gonna cover these with some aluminum foil, pop them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 minutes until that cheese is nice and melted, and then all the toppings are coming your way.
We can hardly wait. So stay with us, we'll be right back.
Look how delicious.
I'm ready.
Oh my goodness, these shells came out, the cheese is melted, they're stuffed with yummy goodness, and now we're gonna add some more fun.
Yeah, and y'all, these smell so good, but these toppings really do let you personalize it and just take these to the next level.
Right, and you certainly could serve them on a little plate so your friends and family can top them how they like, but the possibilities are endless.
Oh, they really are. So we can add a little more pico because that's always bright and fun, and just a little extra crunch as you bite into these.
And it's just so good.
Wow, they look so good.
Delicious. And then we've got some, I'm just gonna use my hands.
Do it, girl.
I washed my hands, we're good. Some green onion. By the way, Ingalls Markets has these pre-chopped for you in the produce section.
Again,
so another game changer.
And lastly, a little cilantro. If you like cilantro, if you don't, you can totally skip that, but it just garnishes and again adds Another
Oh my
little
goodness, yes.
flavor and texture that we
And
love.
I'm a jalapeno girl, so if you want a little extra spice, you could do the Larlin pickled jalapenos or fresh, more salsa, sour cream, you name it. Again, possibilities are endless.
It's a meal in one quick dish, and that's why we love it as well. Easy cleanup, easy prep, and you're ready to go.
We love it. While you're here on the website, be sure to check out all the other recipes, tips, and tricks. We love having y'all here.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see y'all back here next time.
Boy, I tell you what, anytime Aaron and Kelly are in the kitchen, you know that not only is the presentation going to be top-notch, the food is going to be amazing. Up next, Chef John Gifaldi gives us the origin story of the Ingles Real Deal Jambalaya. Ingles is making it possible for you to experience some of the world's most iconic recipes right from your own kitchen. Follow along with our team of Ingles Table All-Stars as they recreate dishes that have made these flavors world famous. We researched the history behind each recipe and prepared them exactly as intended. Now, John Gifaldi takes us to Louisiana for the Ingles Real Deal Jambalaya.
Start with Creole seasoning. Season your chicken. Melt some butter and cook it over medium-high heat. Once the chicken is brown, add the andouille sausage. And now it's time to add the veggies. Once these have cooked for a few minutes, we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Can't have jambalaya without rice, and of course, more Creole seasoning. Add diced tomatoes, hot sauce, Worcestershire sauce, salt, pepper, chicken broth, and bay leaves. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat, cover it, and let it go. We'll be adding the shrimp in a little bit, about 10 minutes before it's done. Jambalaya is a French word meaning mishmash, or mix up. The Creole version of the dish we know today got its start a couple hundred years ago in southern Louisiana with a unique blend of African, French, Native American, Caribbean, and Spanish flavors and ingredients. Interestingly, Creole jambalaya features tomatoes and Cajun does not. But either way you mix it up, it's a dish synonymous with Louisiana. And that's the Ingles Real Deal Jambalaya. Enjoy.
Guys, the good food is going to keep on coming. Up next, Abby J will have you saying "Opa" with her Greek stuffed peppers. And that's just the beginning. We'll be right back. Hi guys, welcome back to Local Flavor, where we at Ingles Markets are bringing you some mouth-watering dishes to get you ready for your next get-together. Here's Abby J with her Greek stuffed peppers.
Hello, welcome to the Ingles Table. I'm Abby J, and I'm here to show you how to make my Greek-style stuffed peppers. I just got back from Ingles, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do is caramelize some onions. We're going to caramelize these onions and get them ready to stuff. And these peppers, you know, it's fall, so this is a very comfort food that you can make anyway, but the Greek style is a little bit more nutritious for you and good for you. And we're going to do the peppers. You can stuff it with ground beef, which is what I'm using today, and I have a 93% lean on it, so I don't have to drain it. Or you can go leaner and do ground turkey or chicken. So we're gonna do this, we're gonna caramelize the onions, and then we're gonna add the lean beef, like so. It's gonna take us a few minutes to get this brown, so we'll be right back and show you what this looks like. So this is browning, and now we want to add our chickpeas. You want about a cup of chickpeas, and this is a lot of protein here. Get the chickpeas cooking with the ground beef and onions, and then we want to add our garlic. We got 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and we have a cup of wild rice. You can find the rice in the rice section, the 90-minute rice, so you don't have to be over a stove and wait for 30 more minutes. This is a little shortcut for you, and they've got so many varieties. It's just what you like. I like to use the long grain and wild rice in this recipe, but you've got lime and cilantro rice, you've got red beans and rice. Like I said, when you're stuffing these peppers, you can add just what you like. I stuff a lot of peppers, and this is a great recipe with Greek ingredients, and it's good for you. So, you know, gluten-free. So we're gonna let that cook a little bit more. We're gonna add this is a quarter of a cup of tomato sauce. We gotta salt and pepper it like so. And then we're gonna add 1 cup of parsley. The parsley you can trade out with dill, or you could put half and half dill and parsley. And that is smelling so good. I know these fall nights, you're gonna love this. You can make it ahead of time and come in, or you can have leftovers. Either way, this is so good for you, and it's easy. So after you add the parsley, what you want to do is put about 1 cup of chicken broth in your baking dish. And what we're going to do, now that we have all this browned and ready to go, we're going to start stuffing our peppers. And this is what I do. I use an ice cream scoop. It takes about 3 scoops. An ice cream scoop works well. 3 scoops. I'm going to stuff each one, put them in the oven, and we're going to cook them for about an hour and bring them out, top them with cheese, and I'll be right back to show you what they look like. Welcome back, and I just took my stuffed peppers out of the oven. We're going to top these with some herbs and feta, and this is the last thing you need to do, and it's going to make these peppers just so delicious. You're going to love making these for your kids and your family, and it's a great fall dish, and even tailgating, Super Bowl, whatever. You know, it's good year-round. We'll put some fresh herbs, and this is the parsley. You just want to put a little bit on each one of them. Gives it that fresh look and flavor. And as I said, you can use dill or parsley. It doesn't matter, just your preference. Thank you for joining me here at the Ingalls table. I know you're going to enjoy this delicious recipe, and make sure you check out the website for more recipes like this, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks so much, Abby J. Guys, up next, Susie Neal is in the kitchen at Busy Mom Solutions, and she's got a special recipe for us just in time for soup season. Check it out.
Busy Mom Solutions, presented by Ingalls.
Hi, I'm Susie Neal with the Ingalls table. Today on Ingalls Busy Mom Solution, I'm sharing my Italian tortellini soup. It's a pound of Italian sausage. I've got it browned off. I've got a little can of tomato paste to let it start to caramelize a little bit with the sausage. So I'm gonna mix that in. I'm gonna add a can of diced tomatoes. These have got Italian seasoning already in. Give that a good stir. Get it nice and incorporated. I'm gonna boost up the flavors that are already in that Italian sausage. I've got a little bit of crushed red pepper flakes and some fennel seeds. That just smells like Italian sausage to me. To boost the flavor even more, I'm using something a little unusual, but you're gonna love it. It's Laura Lynn spaghetti sauce to give flavor. Gonna start mixing that in to incorporate it. That's all the spices that have to go in this, and you're not gonna believe how flavorful it is. Your family's gonna love it. It makes a big pot, and it's gonna give you, hopefully, some leftovers for lunches the next day. I'm gonna use this whole carton. It's reduced sodium chicken stock. I love how Ingalls has all the different varieties of stock, so you can make this how your family likes to eat. If you need to make it low sodium, boom, Ingalls has it for you. Boy, it takes a lot to pour a big container in like that, but that means it's gonna be very, very hearty and plentiful. I'm gonna raise the heat up on this to get it to simmering. Last but not least, how about some beans? Let's boost the fiber. I've got these drained, rinsed off. Give it a good stir. I'm gonna bring it up to a simmer Our Italian tortellini soup has been simmering 15-20 minutes. I wish you could smell that fennel and Italian sausage going through the kitchen here. These are fresh tortellini, cheese tortellini. I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Fresh pasta cooks so much faster than dried. These pasta will be ready in 5 minutes, if you can believe that. The tortellini is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add the kale. Add as much as you like. You don't have to measure the kale, but this is it. This is supper. It is ready. Serve it with some delicious bread from Ingles Bakery and enjoy your winter supper. Ingles and Busy Mom Solutions, we are with you every step of the way.
Busy Mom Solutions, presented by Ingles. For the full recipe and shopping list, head over to WSPA.com and click on Busy Mom Solutions under the Community tab.
Man, this time of year, I am just ready for that cozy bowl of soup as the leaves start to change. Thanks, Susie. Guys, coming up next, Jasmine Queen is in the kitchen with a special friend and a special recipe. I'll see you here after the break. Welcome back to Local Flavor, presented by Ingles Markets. Jasmine and Jamarcus are in the kitchen at Carolina Eats, and they have a special guest with them serving up fall in a pan. Check it out.
We are in the kitchen for Carolina Eats, presented by our friends at Ingles. Today's edition is all about apples. Our viewers sent in some great recipes, and today we're going to make them for you. We're here with Ingles chef Jasmine Queen.
Hello.
Welcome back in your fall best, and we're so excited about the apples and doing everything with Ingles fresh produce. It's always great to go into the store and just go crazy with all the recipes.
I know. There's so many you can, choose from in there. So take 30 minutes and go in and check out all the different apples.
Yes, and you guys have the best prices, and the staff is always great. I always hit the hot bar to get the soups every day because that's my thing. But today is all about apples, and of course you always give our Carolina Eats finalists a great prize package from Ingles.
That's right. Each contestant receives a $250 Ingles gift card.
And we have an all-star back with us. This whole finalist round has been people that have been on the show before and made great recipes, so we're glad that we brought out the big guns.
That's right.
For this Carolina Eats. Mary Taylor, thank you for being back with us as a finalist. Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and so tell us about this one. Now, this one has some interesting ingredients in it. People may not think go together, but it's like a one pot, one pan situation.
It works, and this recipe I get asked for the recipe more than anything I cook, and I like it because it's got the sweet potatoes, it's got lots of vitamins, and you just pop it in the oven and you don't have to worry about your sides.
You
it's
just
all in.
set it and forget it.
And then there's not very many dishes to do, which I appreciate.
We like a one pan,
yes.
Especially when you got busy lives going on and people don't want to spend the whole time in the kitchen cleaning up.
Right.
So this one is a pork-based dish.
Yes, it's pork tenderloin.
And you said you sometimes use pork chops too, right?
Yeah.
Ooh,
and boneless, and it's usually flat, and you just layer it. You put your potatoes and you slice them really thin, and cover it with sweet potatoes, which
and sweet potatoes are such a good fall.
Oh yeah.
Fall veggie, you know.
Yes, and colorful. You add a little color.
It looks just like a bowl of fall, doesn't it?
A bowl of fall, I like that.
And then you put apples on top. All over, it doesn't matter how much or how little.
I like that Mary went savory with this dish.
Yeah.
Everybody else kind of went dessert.
Dessert, but
I like this one though. This was a good idea.
And you cover it with
brown
sugar. And you can also, Ingles sells a good variety of sweeteners in the brown.
Yeah,
So
you got
you don't
stevia, you got all that.
You don't have to go with the full-fledged, but this is a recipe that you're not going to have this every day, so a little sugar in life is
Ain't gonna
good.
hurt you.
Then you drizzle it with the apple juice.
Okay.
You can get individual containers of apple juice if you don't want extra. And then you're going to cover it with tin foil and bake it 30 to 40 minutes, take the tin foil off, rebake it till the potatoes are done.
Okay.
And then it's done.
And then that's what's for dinner, right?
Ta-da.
And it turns out like this. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And this would serve quite a few people. You
Yeah.
know, this is a good, hefty serving
And
right
you would
here.
even have leftovers
That's right.
throughout the week too.
That's
so
right.
that's great. Where did this recipe come from? Where did you get it from? Is it just something that you thought of? Did you see it somewhere?
I believe I got this one out of the Stroller cookbook years and years ago that I missed terribly, but we moved forward and go to other cookbooks.
Awesome.
There you go.
Well, this one is a good one. I can't say I've ever seen this recipe before. So thank you for keeping it alive and sharing it with us. Again, congratulations on being our Carolina Eats finalist. Jasmine, anything going on at Ingalls? I know you guys are always working on a new edition of the magazine.
We are. So we just finished filming some fall recipes, so those should be coming out pretty soon.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Happy fall, y'all. That's how I've been ending all of these. You can find all these recipes at our website, livingupstatesc.com.
Thanks to Jasmine, Jamarcus, and Mary for that special fall treat. Guys, we have one more amazing recipe for you as Smokin' Joe Lasher has the Ingalls Real Deal Spanish Paella. Stick around, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Local Flavor presented by Ingalls. Our last recipe brings one more Ingalls Real Deal as Smokin' Joe Lasher gives us the authentic Spanish Paella. Take a look. Ingalls is making it possible for you to experience some of the world's most iconic recipes right from your own kitchen. Follow along with our team of Ingalls Table All-Stars as they recreate dishes that have made these flavors world famous. We researched the history behind each recipe and prepared them exactly as intended. Now, Smokin' Joe Lasher takes us to Spain with the Ingalls Real Deal Spanish Paella.
First, we'll heat up some olive oil. Add onion, bell peppers, and garlic. Cook those until the onion is translucent. Add chopped tomato, a bay leaf, paprika, saffron, salt, and pepper. Stir and cook that for 5 minutes. Now you'll add your white wine and let that cook for 10 minutes. Add the chicken, rice, and parsley. Then slowly pour in your broth. We're gonna let that cook 15 to 18 minutes, then we'll be ready to add in our seafood and our green peas. Paella is a classic Spanish rice dish cooked and served in one pan, and although paella originates in Valencia, it's recognized as the national food of Spain. The most common types of paella are chicken, seafood, or a mixture of both. And that's the Ingalls Real Deal Spanish Paella. Enjoy.
Man, with all of this amazing food, I'm ready to go get something to eat. Thanks to all our incredible hosts on today's show. Thanks to the Asheville Radio Museum for hosting us, and thank you for watching. Remember, you can find all these recipes at ingalls-markets.com. We'll see you next time.